in here? Get out of here.
Sorry.
Hey, get out of here!
I have 5 beautiful daughters. 5 amazing daughters. But no heir to our estate.
1 hour later. 2 hours later. 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
I'll go around. Marriage. That's it. Before I pass, one of our daughters shall marry.
Mr. Bingley, he's an excellent candidate. He'll be at the ball.
But due to runtime issues and lack of actors, I'm only going to introduce 2 of my daughters. There's Jane. And Elizabeth, with our dog.
Woof!
I hear Mr. Bingley's bringing his friend, Mr. Darcy.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Bingley.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Bennett. Meet my sister Caroline and my friend Mr. Darcy.
Delighted to make your acquaintance.
I'd like you to meet my daughters, Elizabeth and Jane.
Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you.
What do you think about Mr. Darcy? I thought he was very charming.
She's the most handsome lady I've ever seen. But her family, how can they live like that? They have no sense of civility. I like Elizabeth, but I can never see myself with that family.
But Jane, she was beautiful. She could have been my 9th wife.
Mother, Mr. Darcy's the most unlikable person I've ever met. How can one like their personality?
There, maybe he'll change.
No, never. I can never love that man.
Quit being a bitch.
I understand you have a quarrel with Mr. Darcy.
That man.
What did he do?
He poisoned our water supply, burnt our crops, and delivered a plague unto our houses.
He did?
No, but I'm not waiting until he does.
There's not much going on at this ball.
What are you talking about, honey?
Uh-oh.
Care to have the next dance?
I suppose. Suppose we need some sort of conversation, Mr. Darcy.
Yes, we do.
There's several different accounts of your personality, Mr. Darcy.
And you believe and listen to all of them?
Of course I do. But what about your dealings with Mr. Wickham?
I used to be acquainted with him.
Used to. Such a huge loss for him.
Not into my face. Fetch me my horse, I'm going to my aunt's.
Mrs. Bennett?
Elizabeth is over there.
Elizabeth, my feelings for you can no longer be repressed. I feel it my duty to tell you how ardently I admire and love you. I know by saying this, I'll be going against the wishes of my friends, my family, and my own judgment. Our families are just too different. I cannot help it. I felt for you since our first acquaintance. I beg of you to end my suffering and consent to be my wife.
Usually, under normal circumstances, I'd be obligated to accept your offer, but I'm afraid I cannot this time.
So this is all the reply I'm to expect?
You chose to tell me that you love me, against the wishes of your friends and family, and your own judgment. I know that you wish Mr. Bingley and my sister to split. How can I love you? Do you deny this?
I do not.
In your dealings with Mr. Wickham, you have reduced him to his current state of poverty. I have hated you, Mr. Darcy, from the moment I met you because of your arrogance and your conceit. It had not been a month before I realized that you are the last person I'd ever marry.
I totally understand your opinion, though not all of your information is true. I'm sorry for taking up your time. I wish you good in health.
I'm sorry, Mr. Darcy.